Hello and welcome back to this next episode of Spirit Hunter NG. In the last episode we faced off against our first kind of boss, I guess, of the chapter, and after a lot of pain we managed to get through. Well done me. And however, something horrible happened and Ami has been taken by someone, and we have met this what's their name, Kaguya person, whoever they are, person, spirit, thing, and apparently we've got to play the game. If we don't play the game, we could die. So where did we left it? It says, "Are you serious? I feel like I hallucinated the whole thing. The strange girl spouting nonsense is all so surreal, but I can still hear the echo of the flute in my ears even now. Was that really real?" So let's begin. Oh, Ami put that ringtone on his phone. Aunt Natsumi's calling. "Akira, where are you right now?" "I came by to pick up Ami, but the door was left open. I got worried." "Is Ami with you?" Ooh. I don't know how to answer that. How do I even explain? She needs to know, but it feels cruel to tell her. I take a deep breath. I let it out in a huge whoosh and still myself to tell her the grave situation. Aunt Natsumi? Stay calm and listen. You see, your daughter's been taken by an evil spirit. My encounter with the enigmatic Kaguya. From that moment I was never to see the boring days I've gotten comfortable with. Weird sentence structure. On that day, at the end of July in 1999, the NG days began for me. The NG? That's the name of this game, NG. The end of normal finished. Okay, so I could have just played a little bit more in the last episode and got to this point, I guess. That would have been really annoying. I probably should have. Yeah, let's save. Spirit file Yuri has been updated. Girl who calls herself Kaguya. I still have no idea where she is. Oh, Ami still no idea where she is. Kaguya says only the Urashima Woman knows. Big brother, me. Only I can save Ami. Reason Yuri attacked? Kaguya set it up. Was this all real? Oh god, it is kind of grave, isn't it? Spooky. Oh, been updated again. Regarding Yuri Takamura 4. Yuri, Ami also met with Kaguya. They get mixed up with the Kaguya's game. Black postcard. Losing, Yuri's accident, Ami missing. If I lose, am I going to die too? Yeah, probably. I mean, that's kind of what they said. You'll end up like Yuri. And Yuri became a pawn, a spirit pawn, in Kaguya's game. The day after Ami disappeared, once I told Aunt Natsumi what happened, she contacted the cops to have them go search for her. As the last person to see her, of course they were suspicious of me. The berserk car, the sound of the flute, and Kaguya. I told them everything that happened that night. The guy who questioned me couldn't hide his smirk. He clearly didn't believe me. Yeah, because who would believe you when you're talking about weird spirit things? But, you know, no surprise. I could hardly believe it all myself, and I lived it. Crazy. Really sad, though. It's already a sad story. We've just kind of begun. The painful, long questioning done, I finally make my way back to my apartment. I slowly drag my feet up the rickety stairs to my door. I'm exhausted. Oh, sad. I'm home, but I don't feel like turning on the lights. The quiet dark might help organize my thoughts. What should I do now? I speak out loud to focus on the sound. It's my voice and I should be used to it, but somehow it feels like it belongs to someone else. I've got two options. Let the police deal with it or handle this myself. A typical kidnapping or missing persons is a job for the cops, as they're professionals. Though, going by all the smug looks I got explaining things, I doubt they believe me. Besides, that ℏ𝑗𝓂𝓃 girl said... What did you say? ℏ𝑗𝓂𝓃 will play with you next. Let's play the Urashima Woman game. Okay. Look for the Urashima Woman. If you don't play with ℏ𝑗𝓂𝓃, you'll disappear too. And Ami will never come back. She's waiting for me. We need to save Ami. What should I do? I give my head a shake. Focus. I have to make a decision. Well, this isn't a hard decision, is it? Oh, warning. What does this mean? I will... Oh, it's one of those things. Let the cops handle it. Go after ℏ𝑗𝓂𝓃. You gotta go after her. Like, that's not hard. Go after ℏ𝑗𝓂𝓃. You're not gonna let the cops handle the spiritual thing, unless they're like spiritual cops or something. Otherwise that makes like no sense. Clear. Was that supposed to be like, if you let the cops go, is that like end of the game? Because that would be so funny. Oh, I'll play your game. I'll play the hell out of it. I'll crush it so hard you won't have a stage to stand on. Oh yeah, I love his energy. He's like so main character energy. Obviously he's a main character, but you know what I mean? Like he's got that energy that you just want to follow his story. You want him to win in the end. Plus, going after her will probably lead me to Ami. I just know she's got to be involved in Ami's disappearance. Mindset, I flick the lights on. Damn light, why does it seem so bright this time? Okay, where to start? Detectives usually search personal belongings first, right? I open my closet and pull out what I'd hidden there. The headphones? The headphones. It's Ami's headphones that I found earlier. I should have turned them in as evidence, but something made me hold on to them. I got dizzy out of nowhere after I touched the bloodstain. What was that? Gah! Huh? Ami, bring some flowers. Will, eating. Again. Like someone jabbed antennae into my head and I'm picking up TV signals. But I can't see it clearly. Oh, it's his phone again. Someone's calling. Oh, it's ℂ𝕂𝓃𝓃𝓃. Akira? I heard about Ami. The police sure put you through the ringer. It's a good life experience to grow from. You learn of things fast, as usual. Well, I have a friend in the police department. He went out of his way to report to me since it involved a classmate of mine. Sounds like ℂ𝕂𝓃𝓃𝓃's family influence extends to the police department. Sounds like the Yakuza's got into the police department. Can you come to the Black Rabbit? Tell me everything there while I comfort the heartbroken Miss Natsumi. Black Rabbit isn't open. Aunt Natsumi is busy. Did you say you had a spare key? Anyway, let's meet there. Don't make me wait, Akira. Don't just decide on your own. Hold on. He's already hung up. Finish with what he had to say. He hangs up on me. This guy. I think he needs better friends. I grab my bag and leave my apartment, heading towards the bar. I guess we can say. Something of death, ℂ𝕂𝓃𝓃 Hazuki. The camera placement's kind of a horrible position for that. I was hoping it'd be like more centered, it'd make more sense, but whatever. No one should be here, but the lights are on. Akira? Aunt Azumi sits inside looking exhausted. She's hiding it well with makeup, but the bags under her eyes are still there. The bar's closed today. Oh, Natsumi, I'm so sad. I'm meeting 𝒂𝓂𝓄𝒂𝓃 here. What about you? I left something. I'm so forgetful. In her hands is the small clutch that Ami always used. Okay, I'm off to the police station. You can use the bar as you wish, but try not to be out too late, alright? Oh, poor Natsumi. Our Natsumi quickly leaves the store. Her steps are so unsteady, it looks like she could collapse right in front of me. Huh? What's this? Papers are scattered over the counter. Ami's face looks back at me above the words, "Have you seen her?" Bet she can't stand sitting around and doing nothing. I turn on the TV to pass time while I wait for 𝒂𝓂𝓄𝒂𝓃. Looks like I caught the local news. They're talking about topics in the Shinza ward. In other news, the corpse of a female was found yesterday in Yamato Shine. The Shinza police plan to investigate to determine if this is if this is a possible crime or an accident. The Shrine's administration announced that the park will be closed at night for the next few days. As a result, all events scheduled to take place in the Yamato Shrine, including the concert by the idol 𝒂𝓂𝓃𝓃, have been cancelled. The performance has been rescheduled too. A picture of a girl with silver hair appears on the screen. It's that occult idol Ami likes. She hadn't planned to go to the concert, but I'm sure she'd be disappointed to hear this. Here he is. So, you did come like I told you to. A good boy like you deserves a present. He tosses a can of coffee at me with the word "Don." It's got a face of a grizzled man who looks like a bandit leader on it. Regular coffee has 150 milligrams of caffeine, but apparently this kind has twice that. What do you think? Like a wire to the brain, huh? Just nothing, just neutral. No reaction? How troubling. Anyway, let's get right to it. My cop friend told me what you said during questioning. That a girl in traditional clothing is involved with Ami's disappearance. Have you gone crazy? Of course you don't believe me. I would have punched you to stop making up things if you told me the same. Hitting me is unnecessary, you barbarian. I don't need anyone to believe me. It's my problem. I'll take care of it. Full of yourself as always, your courageous recklessness reminds me of Don Quixote. But that's what makes you you. These days, we've only got guys who leave all their work for others to deal with. It's rare to find someone like you who takes matters into their own hands. Putting aside whether I believe you, your fairy tale or not, I'd love to see how a guy like you will tackle something like this. Sounds very entertaining. Count me in too. Really angry. Count me in too. I mean, more bodies are sometimes and he's got connections. I guess you're okay with it. Yeah, I mean, do what you want. I'm not that bothered, to be honest. Besides, I stand to gain something from this myself. Finding Ami will get me extra brownie points with Miss Natsumi. This is a once-in-a-lifetime chance to break through her guard. That's so twisted. She's just lost her daughter. It's so twisted. Ugh, whatever.
Okay.
Alright, I'm getting pumped. This reminds me of when you and I dealt with that dealer who crept too far into our turf. Oh yeah, whatever happened to that guy? I left him with you. Oh, I wonder. I haven't seen him since then. Maybe he went back home. I heard he lives near the ocean, so perhaps he's swimming with the fishes these days. It'd be smart to drop this topic right now. Ooh. Oh, a customer. Oh, it's what's-her-face. Bursting into the bar comes someone I recognize. Kaoru Hazuki. Miss Natsumi? I want to know more about what happened to Ami. Oh, Kojima, where's Miss Natsumi? She wasn't at home, so I figured she'd be at the bar. Ami told me where to find it a long time ago. She's gone to the police. I see. Those clothes, you must be Kaoru Hazuki. I see why Maruhashi was thrilled. You're pretty cute. Ah, creep. Who are you exactly? And why do you know my name? Oh, are you an FBI psychic detective and use some kind of mind reading on me? If so, then I want your autograph. My name is Seiji Amanome. Not a common last name, is it? If you get what I'm saying, this will go much faster. You're part of the Amanome family? Her body stiffens as she realizes. Anyone who doesn't know Seiji Amanome reacts exactly the same way. Why is a member of the Yakuza here? He's a friend. He's the boss's son, but he's not a member yet. He won't bite, so as long as you don't mess with him. Could you not introduce me like some dog? Anyway, where did you hear about Ami Hazuki? Miss Natsumi called me while I was out. She didn't go into details, so... But you can fill me in, right, Kijima? Yeah, I was thinking the same. I want to hear it from you directly. Maybe Hazuki will believe your fairy tale. Girls love those sorts of things. Not gonna lie, yeah, I love a good spooky story and a good conspiracy theory. Fairy tale? Spooky. I tell them everything that happened that night. About the van attacking us, how Ami disappeared, and my encounter with Kaguya. Amanome's smirk never wavers as he listens. Doesn't look like his opinion is going to change. But Hazuki is completely serious. Her gaze is so intense, it's like she's memorizing every word I say. You're serious? Yeah, don't believe me if you want, but... No, I believe you. That was fast. That Kaguya girl you mentioned, she must be a spirit. A spirit that we have to hunt? A spirit? What's that? What? You don't know about spirits? Are you saying you don't read Moe's H City feature article in ℏ𝕗𝓃? ℏ𝕗𝓃? I guess? I don't know. I don't read that. To be fair, monthly, I'm gonna go call it ℏ𝕗𝓃. ℏ𝕗𝓃 is a minor occult magazine. It shits out tabloid grade fantasies about ghosts and urban legends. Nobody with any sense reads it. It's not fantasy, it's the truth. You think so too, right, Kijima? You believe in ghosts and urban legends? Of course, no way, I don't care. Like, I don't care. I'm gonna go, of course, because you've just witnessed the weird Kaguya person. Like, I believe it now. I knew it. Of course Ami's big brother would be like that. That's like in Deathmark. That's the bride. Spirits that aren't human. They say they're what becomes of people who died with a strong grudge. So, like a ghost. They're similar, though they're more of a violent nature. They have a strong hatred towards the living. That's why they try to kill us. A drop of sweat runs down my back. Last night, I barely escaped that runaway van. There... anything else? Well, let's see. Spirits are distinguished by how they feed off fear. They drive humans to the brink of death and soak them in fear and despair. That is their wish. That's all I remember of what's written about them. Fear, huh? Hey, Kijima? This Kaguya told you to search for your Urashima Woman, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. It's some kind of game between her and me. So, does that mean the Urashima Woman from the rumours actually exists? You know what she's talking about? Well, of course. It's the most discussed rumour right now on the Shinzo Ward ghost story forums. Enough of this. Why are we even floating the idea that ghosts exist? It's foolish and unproductive. Zip it. Hazuki, who is this Urashima woman? It's the ghost of a woman said to appear at Yamato Shrine. The shrine contains Urashima Lake, hence the name, Urashima Woman. And, well, about the ghost. Ooh, getting some lore about the woman. The rumour on the forum goes like this. Rumour of the Urashima Woman. Oh, that made me jump, oh my god. Oh, if you're a headphone user, I hope you experience that too, because I was not expecting it. Oh, that gives me chills. I did not like that whisper. Okay. You heard about the body of the college girl that was found at Yamato Shrine. Right? Sorry, I'm still thinking about that jump. I really didn't like that. Apparently it was right next to Urashima Lake. I bet the Urashima woman did it. Ooh, creepy. They say the Urashima woman is the ghost of a woman who died in Urashima Lake. If you do a certain thing at the shrine, she'll appear. A certain thing? What are you supposed to do? Easy. Go to the lake in the dead of night and just throw a rock in it. Though I've heard it's up to luck whether you see the Urashima woman or not. According to those who did see her, she looks like a soaked pregnant woman. Ooh. About that college girl who died, her friend invited her to go with him to find out if the rumour was true or not. Though they were going to the park in the middle of the night, so maybe they were fooling around. Ooh. When they reached the boat dock, they used rock, paper, scissors to decide who'd test it. The college girl lost. Nervous, she picked up a random rock and threw it into the Urashima Lake. Bloop. The splash echoed through the quiet park. The two of them slowly glanced around. But no one was there. The lake looked the same as well, shining dimly under the moonlight. They must have felt relieved. They laughed together over silly rumours, but I guess they still felt uneasy as they left the park right away. Fair enough. It all started the next day when the girl stopped coming to classes. People called her over and over, but she never answered, nor responded to their messages. A few days later, her friends became worried, so they decided to go visit her. And that's when they found her drowned body by Urashima Lake. And for some reason, her corpse was swarming with small turtles? Okay. Ooh, turtles! Scary! Small turtles? Does that even make sense? And that's the scary rumour of Urashima Woman. Wasn't that just spine tingling? No, what was spine tingling was when she whispered in my ear and I didn't like it. Seji's not amused. Oh yeah, I forgot he doesn't like ghost stories, does he? Amanome already had a pale face, but now he looks drained of blood. His face has gone blank, and his eyes are out of focus. Could it be you're the type that can't deal with ghosts or scary stories? Gah! That's right, got a problem with it? My aversion to these sorts of things is more or less like what you'd consider a wheat allergy. Meaning, that's just how my body reacts. I can't help it if it does. When I heard you were the son of a boss, I was afraid that you'd be scary, but... So you can be cute too, Amanome. Why are you smiling? Why are you being so overly familiar with me? It's been like this since elementary. Ghosts and scary stories are his weak point. He once heard a scary story on an overnight trip, couldn't sleep and fainted the next day. I wonder if the Urashima Woman Kaguya spoke about is connected to the rumour. I doubt there's more than one of them. It's worth checking. Right, we have to look into it. We have to find the truth about the Urashima Woman and her identity. You're having fun with this, aren't you? Well, my interest in ghosts and the occult is part of my life's work after all. Are your weird hobby and clothes because of that occult idol? Yeah, of course. I'm a Momola. Plus, the Urashima Woman got Momo's concert cancelled. I can't forgive her. I agree that we should investigate the rumour. Obviously, it's to prove that the Urashima Woman doesn't exist. She's really just a pregnant woman on a stroll. Fear makes the wolf bigger than he is. Right then, let's get going. Huh? Right now? Hold on, you're coming with us? Of course! No way am I going to miss this chance to see an actual spirit up close. What will you do after you meet it? Get an autograph or something? Yeah! I'm kidding, of course not. I'm not that dumb. I would just love to see one up close, like fans are with idols. Besides, there's also Ami. Going after the Urashima Woman kills 2 birds with 1 stone. So, I'll be hanging around for a while, Kojima. Fine. I'm glad, Kojima. Leave all the ghost stuff to me. I can answer just about any question you have. She seems to be useful, so I don't mind her tagging along. I don't mind going, but... Didn't the news say something about the Yamato Shrine being closed at night? Right now? Wouldn't the trip be for nothing? It's enough to go there and check it out. Besides, you'd be surprised at the way one can get through the guarded places. I've heard about die-hard fans sneaking into their favourite idol's dressing room. One of those die-hard fans doesn't have to be you, does it? I bet she stole the clothes she's wearing from Momokurose's dressing room. Do you want me to curse you both to death? I like her and don't like her at the same time. It's late. If we're going, we better leave now and keep an eye out for cops. It'll be a huge hassle if they catch us. Oh, leave that to me. I know a route that circumvents the police. And why would you know that? I like exploring haunted places. They started recognizing me the more times I went out. So that night with Maruhashi? Yeah, I was returning from a haunted place. I'd heard about an abandoned gentleman's club downtown where ghosts appear. I was lucky and a window happened to be open, so I was able to sneak in, but no ghost showed up, unfortunately. I even waited 2 hours. Hey, Akira, this girl seems kinda crazy, don't you think? Guess not just her clothes are strange. But she seems to know a lot, better her than someone who'd get in the way. I suppose that's true. If anything, she's not too bad looking, so she might be of use. Oh, creep! Sometimes you just need a woman's chance to get you out of situations, but very true. You do know I can hear everything, right? Funny. We leave the Black Rabbit and head towards Yamato Shrine under Hazuki's direction. Spirit File, Urashima Woman has been updated. Urashima Woman, Rumour Notes, Urashima Woman, Yamato Shrine Story, Spirits. Hazuki says they curse people to death. Ghost of woman who died in the lake, in maternity wear. Throw rock in lake to meet her, depends on luck. College girl tried, found drowned, covered in turtles. That's just so weird, covered in turtles, like... I hope they explain the turtles bit, because I'm so confused. Not just because it's like by a lake, so there's turtles in the lake, whatever. I hope there's like a significant bit to why there's turtles in the lake. Yeah, the turtles thing is a little bit weird. do you know what? I'm going to end this here, so in the next episode we can have a look if we can get into the Yamato Shrine. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and leave a comment down below whether you would have let the cops handle the Ame going missing situation, or if you would go after Kaguya yourself. I obviously would go after Kaguya. I'm not going to let the cops try and do this. I'll just say it's a crazy story. Well, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next episode. Bye!